No? Yes? No?
Yes.
What's that? Four corners.
We're Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah, me?
Yes. You got Utah here. Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico. This circle is called the Colorado Plateau. Everything in that circle is sandstone. Okay? That's also the Navajo Nation. We covered the Four Corners area. What happened here a long time ago, every time the wind blow from different direction, it would lay down layers of sand over and over for millions of years, slowly building up. This is called the Triassic Formation. Triassic, in other words, before the dinosaurs were here. So, change in wind direction is what causes the different formation that you see on the sandstone wall. This is what we're laying down, these lines. These are layers of sand. The different formation that you see is caused by change in wind direction. So that's what we're doing here. Over and over. For millions of years, this kept going on. At one time, there was a body of ocean water above us. That is what compressed the sand together, compact it down. So we have our mound of sand dune here. All this is one huge mound of sand dune like the Sahara Desert. Here's our ocean water. Okay, now if you look at this, you're going to see how the water will seep into the sand. How all that sand will soak up the water. You guys see that? This soak up all the moisture. Now, this is called the Triassic Formation. This one called the Jurassic Formation. In other words, that's when the dinosaurs were here. So these were like swamps, lagoons, marshes, mudflats, lavas, even volcanoes. Have you ever been to Petrified Forest National Park? Yeah. You'll know what I'm talking about. So, here's my little dinosaur. Okay? Dinosaurs roamed this earth and they left their footprints. And what happened to the dinosaur? Are they still here? No. What happened? They died. They extinct. And they left their bones become fossils. Okay? Now, the sun, the light would shine on it, and the heat would actually harden this. You ladies bake cookies? You know how to make cookies? Okay, you make the patties, you put on a sheet pan, you put it into a hot oven, take it out, nice hard cookies. Same thing. This is all hardened by heat. Baked, yeah, actually it's baked. So this are layers of sand, compressed by water, hardened and baked by heat. So, after this, we got some more layers. We have the Triassic Formation down here, Jurassic Formation. The next one is called the Cretaceous Formation. We have what we call the Moenkopi Formation, the Dakota Formation, the Chinle Formation, the Kayenta Formation, the Navajo Sandstone Formation, and so many other different formations that form on top of this. Looking at it, it looks like nothing happened. Just a mound of sand dunes. But down deep inside, something happened millions of years ago. Okay? So we're doing time, moisture, pressure, heat, and the last one is erosion. Erosion is going on today, right now. Erosion is going on. All of this started to erode away by wind, by water, by man, animals, plants, and it started to uncover what had compressed underneath, what had hardened underneath, known as sandstone. You got sandstone. This is what we have here. You like my cookies? Okay, if you look at it from the side, you can see the different layers you see right here. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to flip it sideways so you guys have a better view. You guys see the different layers? That's what you see everywhere.
It looks like a cookie.
And there's the dinosaur footprint. There's the fossil. When we go to the North Canyon, I'm going to show you a fossil. Okay, now, I'm going to show you guys how the Slot Canyon was formed. Everything is based on weather. Weather has a lot to do with all this. Hot and cold weather. What does heat do? You know what heat does?
Expands and contracts.
Yeah, expands and it contracts. So what happens to the sandstone? They start pulling, pushing, they start shifting, then they crack. You see all these cracks here? We call them stress fractures because they're expanding and contracting, they're moving around, they crack. And when it rains, water goes in there and tiny driplets of water starts removing the sediments and starts to carve it. So right here, hot, cold. They work at each other. They fight, they pull, and they push. You have a stress fracture. Okay? Now, when it rains, water goes in there, and water starts to carve it. So here's my rainwater. This is in millions of years. Over and over, every time it rains, water comes through here. Slowly, rain after rain, it starts to carve it out. That's why when you guys were in the canyon, you noticed a smooth wall. That's because it's carved by water. I think this fly is thirsty. And everything down here is carved by water. That's why the walls are smooth. Everything at the edge, the tip edge, is carved by wind. That's why you have the sharp edges at the top. So basically, that's what happened. You can come up here and take a close photo.